Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be testing something that I've been so excited about. I'm going to be testing HOOLA Light. Obviously Benefits brought out a lighter version of the original HOOLA, which I was all about. As soon as I saw they were bringing one of these out, I was like, yes please, because as you guys know if you watch my channel already, I have pretty pale skin, so I was hoping that this was going to be perfect for me. So I'm going to be testing this, and then something that I was completely unaware that Benefit were bringing out until they very kindly sent me a little package with these in it, is the Dandelion Twinkle highlighter. Benefit brought out a highlighter, or like are bringing out a highlighter. I had no idea they were going to bring this out. I haven't seen any hype about it personally. I don't know if I've just, you know, been living under a rock. I was so excited when I saw this, so I thought I may as well put the two of them into one video and test out HOOLA Light and the new highlighter and see whether I think they are worth the hype. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to do a bit of a comparison between HOOLA Light and HOOLA Not Light, the normal one. So this is what HOOLA Light looks like. Obviously the packaging of the box is actually quite a bit lighter than the original. I've never actually tried the original before, but Benefit very kindly sent me a little package with the new HOOLA Light and the old HOOLA. So obviously as you can see there's a difference in the packaging, but they're in the exact same size box and everything. They both come with a little brush, like this, and then on the inside they've both also got a mirror. So this is what the inside of HOOLA Light looks like. It's got the exact same brush. I'm just throwing a bit of plastic on the floor. Here is a side-by-side comparison. So as you can see there's a pretty big difference. This is the normal HOOLA and this is HOOLA Light. And just for reference, my skin colour, like the foundation that I normally wear the shade Porcelain in all drugstore foundations. So the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour foundation in the shade Porcelain matches me pretty much perfectly, and so does Revlon Colour Stay in the shade Buff. I normally am the palest shade in every drugstore foundation. A lot of the time even the lightest shade is too dark for me, so I have pretty pale skin, and HOOLA Light compared to my skin is still actually pretty light. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, obviously this is the normal HOOLA compared to my skin tone, and this is HOOLA Light, so I'll just do a quick swatch. HOOLA doesn't have like that much of a strong smell. It smells a little bit, but HOOLA Light has got a kind of tropical scent. It kind of smells like pineapples. I have no idea what it's supposed to smell like, but it does smell quite nice, but it's not like an overpowering smell. And if you guys have never felt a Benefit bronzer before, which I hadn't before I got these two, they're very smooth and creamy, like the formula is really nice. So this one is the original HOOLA, and this one is HOOLA Light. So as you can see, it's not actually like that dark. It's pretty light, as the name suggests. Okay, so here is a swatch of them. Please ignore these two like waterproof eyeliners. This one is HOOLA Light there, and that one is the original HOOLA. So yeah, there we go. There's a swatch on the back of my hand. The way that they presented it was literally in a beach house like this. Oh, there's a stick of rock in there. And it even came with a miniature deck chair to like put your bronzer in. That is how extra Benefit are. And then the other product that I'm going to be testing in this video is Benefit's new highlighter, which I had no idea they were coming out with. According to the back of this box, I think in the UK it says the launch date is the 27th of May, and I think that is for HOOLA Light and the Dandelion thingy, and they are both £24.50, which is a lot of money, which is why I'm going to be giving them an honest review for you guys. This is what the highlighter looks like. It's called Dandelion Twinkle, and it says on the back, sweep this superfine strobing and highlighting powder along cheekbones or apply delicately all over face for a soft luminous sheen. And it did come with a little brush as well, but I've also put that away because I don't tend to use the small brushes that come with them, just because I find them a little bit fiddly. But this is what the colour looks like. Obviously Benefit have got a dandelion blush, but this is a dandelion highlighter, and it looks like a really pretty colour. So once I have done the bronzer, I will then be putting this on my face, but let's just do a little swatch for you guys. It's a really nice like smooth texture, but I feel like this is going to be a pretty natural looking highlighter because it doesn't have like a super metallic glow. So I don't know if you can see that on my hand there. It's just a really pretty kind of like subtle glow, I think, but I don't know, we'll see what it's like when it's on my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with HOOLA Light, and I think I'm gonna give the little brush a go that it comes with. So I'm just picking up a little bit on the brush. Okay, that actually is showing up. I should have brought a bigger mirror because this is too small. Literally just ducked under my tripod. So an obstacle course in here. I mean, that definitely did give me like a pretty nice kind of contour, but it is quite warm. So I feel like this brush is more for like chiseling out your cheekbones, whereas this bronzer is more of like an all over bronzer, you know. Okay, so it's definitely giving me a bit of light definition, but yeah, I feel like this brush is more for kind of contouring and like actually chiseling out your cheekbones, whereas I feel like this bronzer, because it is quite warm, is more for all over your face. So I'm going to use one of these brushes and I'm just going to dip it in there. And it is blending very nicely onto my skin, I have to say. Okay, so there we go. There is it kind of put all over my forehead and my cheeks, and overall, my impression of it is like it does blend nicely and it's a really nice formula and everything, but it is a bit orange. Like, I know it's a bronzer, but I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit too orange. I mean, it does like warm up my skin, which is, I know what bronzer is supposed to do, and it's not advertised as like a contouring product. I think it's just advertised as more of like a bronzer, but yeah, it is a little bit orange, and I feel like if I was to wear this on camera in my videos, I would get about like a lot of comments being like, your bronzer is too orange, or your contour is too orange, or whatever. I think if I wore it like out in public, like I would wear this out in public on a regular day, because people in real life don't tend to criticize me. It's just, you know, the YouTube comments and how YouTube works, like you can see on this part of my face here. But then if you do just want to warm up your face and give her an overall kind of glow, I think maybe if you just want to make yourself look a bit more tanned, or even, I feel like this would be good if my foundation is too dark for like bronzing up my neck and stuff. If you just want to add a bit of like warmth to your face, then I think this is good, but bear in mind it is pretty orange toned. But then if that is the type of thing that you like, then I think you're gonna like this, because it definitely has warmed up my face. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of the original HOOLA just to see what it's like, but I am quite scared because this one is dark, obviously. No, that's too dark for me. Oh my god, what have I done? I'm gonna try and go over that with a bit of powder, because I feel like I've just made my cheek very orange. So the actual original HOOLA is also quite orangey, but I know that loads of people love that, so I feel like maybe it's just my skin tone and the fact that I am quite fair, that I prefer a more cool toned bronzing sort of colour. But I know that bronzers are obviously supposed to warm up your face, but I feel like what I will probably do with this is just use it to like warm up like my face in general, but not actually give me any definition. I'll probably also use it to warm up my neck, and then I'll probably go in with a cooler toned contour shade, just like right in the hollows of my cheekbones, just to, you know, make me look a bit more chiseled, but at the same time the HOOLA light will make me look a bit more bronzed. So that's probably what I'm going to use it for, so there we go, that is my opinion. So now moving on to the highlighter, I am so excited to test this. I'm just going to take my Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion brush, and I'm just going to dip it in here. Oh wow, that is really beautiful. Okay, so it's a really subtle highlight that I don't know if you can see. It just gives a really subtle glow, but it literally just like glided onto my skin. Let's do a second layer. Okay, that is really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the, okay, I haven't tried them, but this sort of idea of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, how they're supposed to give you a more natural luminous glow, because it did say on the back that you could put this all over your face as well to give you like a nice, you know, kind of healthy looking glow. In terms of actual highlighting, you know, like me, I love a really strong highlighter. It doesn't do that, but it just blends into your skin so nicely and gives like the most natural kind of glowing finish. It hasn't emphasized any of the texture on my face. It's literally just kind of like melted into my face. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, as you can see on camera, it's not a very strong glow, but it just gives like a really natural kind of healthy looking glow, I guess. This also smells nice. It smells like floral. I guess it's supposed to smell like dandelions. Okay, so there we go. I hope it's picking up on camera. It's a lot more of a natural glow that I normally go for. I feel like some people are probably going to like that because I get told a lot that I wear too much highlighter, but I personally love my cheekbones to be like super metallic and glowing. So if that is what you're after, then this definitely isn't for you. But if you're looking for something that just gives a really beautiful natural glow, then I think you are going to love this. It just blends into your skin so nicely, like it doesn't emphasize any texture. I feel like, without sounding offensive, I feel like this would also be quite good on like mature skin maybe, because it's not as dazzling and it's not gonna pick up as many wrinkles. I feel like it just makes my skin look very kind of airbrushed almost. I don't know. Okay, so there we go. There is the highlighter. So my opinions on this is it's not personally for me because it's not super blinding, but on days where I want to be a bit more natural looking, then I would consider wearing this. It gives a really pretty, just gentle dewiness to your face almost. It is a little bit buildable, so like I've just added another layer on there and you can see that it glows a little bit more. But in order to build it up to like a blinding highlight like I normally like, you would need to put on like 50 layers, but I guess that's not really what it's for. I mean, it does say super fine strobing and highlighting powder, and it does say applied delicately all over face for a soft luminous sheen. So I guess it's just supposed to be like one of the sort of ambient lighting, can't even remember what they're called. You know what I mean, the ambient lighting powders. Do I think for £24.50 I would spend this on this? What? I feel like if I was buying this myself, like I wouldn't repurchase it because for me it's not as like enough of a glow. But if you're into your natural highlighters, then I think this is going to be a good one for you. So that is it for this video. I think overall, do I think these products are worth the hype? Okay, so they're pretty expensive at £24.50. They are obviously not for somebody that is a budget beauty buyer like myself. If you are a long-time Benefit lover and you know you're really into the original HOOLA but maybe you're a bit too pale and you think that you like the look of HOOLA Light from this video, then I think go for it. I mean, it's a really nice formula, it smells nice, it comes with a brush, packaging is nice. Obviously, if you are into spending that amount on makeup on a regular basis, then that might not shock you and you might be absolutely fine to pay that price. So thank you so much to Benefit for sending these over. I was so happy to receive them, and thank you for letting me review them on my channel. So hopefully from this you guys can, you know, gather your own opinions from seeing the products on my face and my skin and stuff, and hopefully you can come to a conclusion on whether or not you want to buy them. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Can't remember how I normally end my videos. Something about subscribe and all of that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you have tried any of these. I know that in America you guys already have HOOLA Light, but yeah, I think for us it's coming out on the 27th of May. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!